In this video, I'm going to give you a bunch of business ideas you can start immediately for free and generate solid income faster than you ever thought possible. Now, on this list, you're going to see a ton of ideas that have high income potential, low startup costs, and are easy to learn. And there's not really much to dislike here. All of them work, so there's definitely going to be something on this list for you. And to prove to you that each of these business ideas has the potential for massive profit, I'm going to give you examples of real people earning money with each business idea. So whether you want to travel the world, work from your laptop, or just transition to the lifestyle of being your own boss, you need to watch this through to the end, because the next business idea that's going to change your life might just be in this video. So let's dive right in with the easiest business to start on the entire list. This is a business idea that's exploded in the last few years. Becoming a YouTube scriptwriter is all about crafting scripts for videos for YouTubers to create. A script is the backbone of the content they put out, and so many YouTubers are willing to pay for a good scriptwriter. If you choose to go down this route, you'll mainly be doing things like researching the topic thoroughly, writing the script, making sure it's engaging, and collaborating with the YouTuber to match their style and tone. Being a scriptwriter can be a good option for a few reasons. You get to let your creative juices flow, you can often work on your own schedule if you're freelancing, and you'll probably end up being an expert in a bunch of different topics. Now, talking about cash, how much you can make really depends on things like your experience, the YouTuber's popularity, and how much you can negotiate. Some writers charge per script, but others charge per word or per 100 words, so it's really up to you. My suggestion is to start off at around 5 or 6 cents per word and then work your way up as you gain more experience. Eventually, you'll be able to command much higher rates, and this is what George Blackman did. He started out writing for Ali Abdaal for $350 per script, but now charges a maximum of about $1,500. He mentioned that he earns around $5,000 per month, but I'm sure he could make more if he really wanted to. So if you're down to give this a shot, here's what you can do to get started. Improve your writing skills by practicing scripts and storytelling. Get to know what works on YouTube by checking out successful YouTubers and the styles of their scripts, and create a portfolio with sample scripts to show off what you can do. Connect with YouTubers online and build a network, then reach out to them, pitch your script, writing skills, and explain how you can level up their content. And cold emails work well for this. Keep learning about YouTube trends and scripts and stay up to date. So with YouTube script writing, you can make around $5,000 a month. So this gets a solid 5 out of 10 because there are better ideas on this list. And speaking of YouTube, if this video is helping you so far, then please do me a massive favor and click that like button. It really helps the video reach more people. Thanks so much. Everyone laughed at Joe Rogan when he started podcasting with his friends. Now, everyone's doing it, right? Every guy has a podcast. Podcasting has become a marketing staple for so many businesses. That means there's an opportunity to become a podcast editor and make money doing it. All you do is take rough audio recordings and transfer them into polished episodes. It's up to you to make sure the audio is top quality, and that also means adding intros, outros, music, and other stuff like that. There's a lot that's good about being a podcast editor. You can be pretty creative, you'll work as a freelancer, so you can set your own schedule. You also learn a lot on the job because you'll be editing podcasts from a bunch of different niches. With a bunch of different guests, and it's a great role, to be honest, but you need to have a solid attention to detail. You also need to get good at audio editing and be comfortable with an inconsistent income, but that applies to most business ideas since you'll be the boss. And you might start out as a freelancer, but there's room to scale into a full-time agency with employees as you get more experience. Now let's talk about the financial side of things. The income that you can earn as a podcast editor can vary. Starting out, you might charge $20 to $40 per hour, and as you get more experience and establish a solid portfolio, you could potentially charge $50 to $100 per hour. A pretty tidy income, right? A kind soul over on Reddit shared how he makes $6,000 per month minimum with his podcast editing agency. And if you got offered a job editing podcasts, you would likely get paid an average of $50,000 per year, according to Glassdoor. So if you're sold on starting a podcast editing business, here's how you get started. First, you need to get familiar with audio editing software such as Audacity, Adobe Audition, or Hindenburg Journalist. Get yourself on YouTube and learn some audio production concepts like sound levels, noise reduction, equalization, and compression. And the next step is to build a portfolio. To do this, you can edit sample podcast episodes, you can utilize royalty-free podcast recordings, or offer to work for free for a few new podcasters. It's also worth thinking about creating profiles on freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer to find potential clients. But let me give you a pro tip. The key to making good money as a podcast editor is to work mostly with businesses who use podcasting as part of their marketing mix. They actually have a budget and tend to be better about keeping a consistent production schedule. So there you go. When you're editing the Joe Rogan podcast in the future, remember who helped you. This business is a great idea, but it takes some decent skill building and a good chunk of time to build momentum. So you could make around $6,000 per month once you do build that, and that's why it isn't higher on this list. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. This one is similar in some ways to the best item on this list, but I'm saving that bad boy until last. A print-on-demand business basically involves working with another company to develop products, and essentially you send the supplier your artwork and ask them to put it on brand-free products like t-shirts. You then sell the products using your own website, or you can use a site like Etsy. Then the supplier takes care of the order for you without you having to lift a finger. Your role is to sell the products and pocket the profit. But what if you don't know how to get great artwork? What if you can't even draw a good stick figure? Now, here's where the genius comes in. If you haven't already heard of this, there's an AI art generating app called Midjourney that can literally design any kind of artwork that you ask it to. So if you haven't heard of it before, Midjourney is the most popular AI art generating app at the moment. It connects with another free app called Discord, and all you do is you open up the Midjourney Discord server and then type in what you want to create, and it will make the image for you. You can then take the image that it creates and use it for your own t-shirt designs. So it's such a cool business hack, makes things so easy, and you can create pretty cool designs with it. So if you're creative and love to come up with new ideas, then starting an AI powered print-on-demand t-shirt business could be perfect for you. And another benefit is that it's low cost and high return on investment, seeing as you know don't hold any stock, of course, right? It's print on demand. They only print it once there's a purchase, so you don't earn any premises and you sell on a per order basis. Now, a common concern people have is that it's too competitive or oversaturated, and I get why people ask that, but fortunately this worry is overblown because you're putting your own unique designs on the products, so there'll be nothing out there like it. Here's how you can get started. You'll need to find a supplier to fulfill the order and start sending them out. Then you'll need to build an online store using something like WordPress with a plugin called WooCommerce, which helps you sell products online way easier. There are some suppliers like CustomCat and Scalable Press that integrate with WooCommerce nicely, and that makes the process smooth. So if you don't want to build an online store, you can sell your t-shirts straight on Etsy as well, which is pretty cool, has a great base of users, so there's already a market there. But with all that being said, can you expect to make a lot of money with this? The short answer is yes. For example, Michael Essick from michaelessick.com revealed in an article he went from making $50 a month to earning $9,000 to $15,000 per month with his print-on-demand business. So needless to say, this business model still absolutely works and could be a great way to earn $10,000 per month or more. So you can make up to about $15,000 per month from what I've seen, so I'm giving this a solid 7 out of 10 cash rating. And the best business model in this video is similar but with almost none of the drawbacks, so keep watching until the end to learn more about that one. And guys, I love helping you out, and I also love reading the comments on these videos because it gives me an idea of what you like. So at the end of the video, or right now if you want, drop a comment below letting me know what your favorite idea is, and if you have any questions, really appreciate it. The subscription box business model involves finding and putting together and delivering a selection of items to subscribers on a regular basis, usually monthly or quarterly, and gives you an opportunity to provide something really interesting and novel for your customers that they won't get anywhere else. And this model avoids the usual issues you run into when you run an e-commerce business, and that with traditional e-commerce stores, your sales are up and down like a yo-yo. Wait, does anyone remember yo-yos? The 90s wasn't that long ago, right? But with a subscription box, it's totally different, and in my opinion, much better. With a subscription box business, sales are coming in every month, which means that your main goal is keeping your customers happy. You already know how much product inventory you need each month, so you don't have to feel like you need to be constantly selling every single day, and that makes your income way more predictable and stable. Now, you've probably heard about some of the big players like Dollar Shave Club, which sold for $1 billion, but don't let that intimidate you, because it just shows that there's demand and money to be made in the space. If there's already something that you're super into and know a lot about, then obviously start there. The industry is growing rapidly, and there's always room for new people because there are so many potential niches for subscription boxes. And I really love ideas that have a ton of potential niches because it's not so competitive. There's room for everyone, so don't even try to compete with the big subscription box businesses. Instead, focus on finding a specific area of interest with a cult following. If you can find the right niche, like Star Wars, then your subscription box is going to fly off the shelves like crazy, though Star Wars probably has some copyright issues, so don't choose that one. Now, you might be thinking of ideas right now and struggling to come up with good ones, so I've got you covered, okay? Here's a few that I came up with for you, not just Star Wars. Time capsule box. Each month, subscribers receive a collection of nostalgic items like old candles, retro toys, and memorable pop culture references from a specific era like the 90s. Sock subscription, or sockscription. Okay, I'm really sorry about that one, but the idea is to send out a funky and unique pair of socks each month with some quirky patterns, colors, or design. Taste of Around the World. Send your subscribers a selection of unique and traditional snacks, candles, or ingredients from different countries each month. See, there's a ton of potential ideas and niches that nobody is doing, and yes, you can make a lot of money doing this. Let's say you put together a box for $30, but you charge $50. That means you have a $20 profit on your subscription, and if you have 50 subscribers, you're making around $1,000 profit every single month. 50 subscribers is really not that many. Also, something to consider is that as you get more subscribers, your profit margin increases because you can buy items in bulk. So that's a piece of advice from Sarah Williams here, who built a 7-figure subscription box business that made $1 million in only 3 years. So there's no reason you can't do the same. You can make up to $27,000 per month. Now, this has the potential to make a lot of money, but it loses slightly to the number one choice on this list, and I'm about to tell you why. Okay, I know it's a bit of an obvious thing to suggest a business idea that I sell a course on, but I'm gonna wade through the cringe because this business model could potentially change your life. I know this because drop servicing changed mine and hundreds of people around the world. I used to work in a dead-end job in a call center making minimum wage, but it was this business model that turned it around for me. But what is drop servicing? Well, it's similar to drop shipping, which I'm sure you've probably heard of, but unlike drop shipping, where you're selling products, drop servicing is a business model where you sell a service to a client and outsource that to a freelancer who fulfills that service, eventually becoming a member of your core team. So you pocket the profit, everyone is happy, your client is happy because they're getting a high quality service delivered, your freelancer is happy because they're being paid a high income for their location, a price they're happy with, and you're happy because all you did was sell a service, not a lot of work really, and the ROI is high with extremely low startup costs because you aren't delivering the service yourself. An absolute beginner can start this business and start generating an income. And it's not a get rich quick scheme, okay? It's a fully legit business model that makes real money. For example, Alexa, who consistently makes $10,000 per month, or Derek, who made $23,000 in a single month because with a single client, he has $7,400 monthly recurring payment because he gets 6% revenue share with a client. So the potential profit margins are crazy, and to get started with drop servicing, all you need to do is choose your niche, find your freelance providers, and set your website up, decide on your pricing, start marketing your services, and you're good to go. So if all this sounds complicated, I promise you it's really simple. Now, when you know exactly what to do, so I've got something at the end of the video that goes a bit deeper into it to help you understand more. But one thing I really like about this business model is how pretty much anyone can get started with this and start making money. It took me just 3 months to start making high income sales, and there's no reason that you can't either. Based on the examples that I've shown you and plenty of other examples I have online, if you Google drop servicing blueprint, it's possible to make all kinds of money, $10,000 per month, $100,000 per month, whatever it may be, whatever your goals are. But if you want to learn more about it, I have a completely free 2-hour training you can attend in the description below this video. Click that training, check it out. Drop servicing is really my baby because it gets such great results for people like these, people from all walks of life around the world. So if you want to learn more about drop servicing, check out the free training in the description below this video. Otherwise, leave any comments you have below the video, any questions you have for me, of course. I'm always happy to answer you guys. Like the video if you like the video, it really helps me out, gets these videos to more people out there, to share more stories of how people are making money online and offline with real businesses. So thanks so much, guys. If you want to check out another video, click on one of the videos you see on screen now. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.